one night the Lord woke me up, and I was excited. And I went out to my table. I got a notepad, a pen. I was ready for God to speak to me. And I didn't hear anything. And I got tired and fell asleep. I woke up the next morning and asked the Lord, what was that about? Why didn't you speak to me? And He said, son, I didn't wake you up to speak to you. I woke you up because I wanted to be with you. And here we are waiting upon God. Some of you, the Lord's not trying to talk to you. He just wants to be with you. I remember riding in the car with my dad growing up, driving for a few hours and didn't have to say anything. Didn't even care where we were going because I was with Dad. I believe there's a word this morning for some of us that need to be with Dad. Just need to quiet our souls, and sometimes when He prompts you and nudges you, and could be that great thundering encounter, but other times it's just silence that brings peace and a revelation that we know that He's there. So I believe that's one thing that the Lord is speaking, and I want Kelly to share because I believe that she has something else that the Lord is saying to some other people. Kelly, go ahead.
When we were singing that song, day and night and day, let incense arise, I just got this revelation of the fact, this picture of what the temple must have looked like, and what it must have been like to smell that incense as the priests burned before the Lord, and how they were to never, ever, ever let it go out. And the Lord said, but now, you are the temple. And it should be the prayer and the cry of our heart every time we sing this song. Day and night, night and day, let incense arise from the throne of my heart, from the throne of my life, because we are the dwelling place of the Most High God. And He sits on, dwells in, and thrones Himself on our praise and our worship. And as I begin to just ponder that, while we were singing, it's like I saw everyone in the room just begin to have smoke. I don't know how to describe it. And I thought, well, that's odd. Today's Pentecost Sunday, and I see everyone with smoke coming off of them. And I thought about how on that day in the upper room, when they were all in one accord, how they had the tongues of fire on the top of their heads. And I was, God, let us be that way. Let us be the temple where the incense never goes out. Let us be a burning flame. And as the smoke begin to just rise from each and every person and begin to fill this city. So God, I just pray, set us afire, set us ablaze. Let us not ever take for granted that you dwell in our hearts. The God of the universe, the God of angel armies, the God who put the stars in the sky calls my heart His home. Thank you, Jesus.
The challenge that came to me was, we're not to wait till we get to the throne room for the day and night and night and day. You say, well, I can't sleep at night. That's your opportunity. That's your opportunity. I was thinking this morning, the first song that we sang was about the faithfulness of God. You know, He's faithful no matter where we are in life. It doesn't change. It doesn't change. And my mind, I don't know about you, but my mind races to remember as many times as He's been faithful to me when I sing songs like that. You know, God's pulled me out of a lot of stuff. pulled you out of a lot of stuff. And there are some in the room who are saying, oh, I wish he'd pull me out of some stuff. He'll pull you out of some stuff. When you get to the end of yourself, he'll be right there. Be right there. He'll pull you out. You ask him to help you. He's faithful. We already know that's going to take place. He'll pull you out of some stuff. So we don't give up. We don't sit down, so to say. We do everything we can, and then he does everything he can. And when he does it, it's more than enough. It's more than enough.
Share something that happened a few days ago, and it just all ties in, and I've just been praying about whether or not the Lord would have me to share it, and I really feel like he wants me to. And a few days ago I was talking to a friend and just telling her, like, isn't it wonderful? I can see the faithfulness of God in your family. Isn't God so amazing? Isn't he so good? He's been so faithful. And she said, yeah, but there's so many problems. There's still so much. And it was like, I didn't even think about it. It was the Holy Spirit rose up in me. And it said, yeah, God is faithful. Even in our dysfunction, he's still faithful. Regardless of our dysfunction and our weakness, regardless of our inabilities and our failures, he's still faithful. And I got in the car and I drove home and I just started to cry. And the Holy Spirit was saying, yeah, I'm saying that to you too. Because I had a lot of dysfunction in my life. And the Holy Spirit reminded me of a time when I was 8 or 10 years old. And my dad had left when I was little. But this night, my mom and my sister got in a fight. And my mom was driving down the road. It was 10 o'clock at night and I was in my pajamas and I was screaming, "Don't leave me, Mom!" I ran down the road after her. "Mom, don't leave me!" And I went back in the house and I was like, God, I didn't know the Lord. And I was like, what are we going to do? My mom just left and my dad's gone. What are we going to do? It's me and my sister. And a while back, my mom came and I thought, okay, I know what I need to do. I need to be perfect. I can't make a mistake anymore because she might leave me again. And when Jeremiah was talking about us just being with the Lord, how many of us it's so hard because all we can see is our failures. All we can see is our dysfunction. And God is saying, no, I am going to be faithful to you regardless of your dysfunction. No matter how weak and how skewed you are, sometimes I'm still going to be faithful to you. Oh, Father, we just lift our eyes to you. Lord, it's not about us getting it all right. It's not about us being perfect. It's about your amazing love that reaches down into the pit and you bring us up out of the miry clay. It's the testimony of God is your blood and your faithfulness, Lord. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And the testimony is that you are faithful, that you have always been faithful, that you will always be faithful. No matter what we face, you will be faithful. And we praise you for that, God. And I pray that you would help us, Lord, to let go, God, of everything that is hindering us from walking closer to you. I pray that you would help us, Lord, that you would peel away like the peels of an onion, God, that you would peel back the layers and help us to just be real. Help us to really love. us to embrace your love and then be that conduit, God, where you pour your love through us to the glory of your great and beautiful and holy name. Amen.
Just pouring himself out this morning. Words of encouragement and comfort, strength, testimonies, challenges, corrections. Lord, we thank you. Give us ears to hear. I never want to be like Jacob, who said, surely God was in this place, but I didn't know it. When we open up our hearts, our minds, even our emotions, just hear the Spirit of the Lord saying to someone that suffered childhood trauma, like Diane mentioned, the Lord says, I'm teaching you how to feel again. I feel like the Lord is saying that you've been chosen, but you've remained frozen. And I'm unthawing you today. You don't know how to feel. You've gone numb because of the pain, but I'm healing you today.
I feel like the Father says, I'm not the God of suppression. I'm the God of healthy and whole expression. I'm not the God of suppression, but the God of healthy and whole expression. And the Lord sees many of us from the hurts, from the wounding of the past, and even from the activity of the enemy, how we have tried to stuff down inside of us the hope and the desires that He has placed inside of us, and tried to even kill them sometimes. And the Lord says, they won't die because I've placed them in there. Allow them to be resurrected by my touch. I see that the Lord is showing me that there's pockets of, it's like there's little pouches of fear inside of us, Lord. If I allow that desire to come forth, I'm going to get disappointed again. It's going to get crushed and knocked down again. And I just feel like the Lord is exhorting us. I'm your Father. The desires that I placed inside of you, I did not put there so that you can suppress them and sit on them and deny that they're there. But I put them in you so that they would come forth in whole and healthy expression of my desire for you. The Lord says, I see you as a beautiful flower getting ready to blossom and to bloom and to come forth in fullness. But you have to release the fear. Let me get my hand into those pockets of fear and pull all of that toxin out so that it doesn't poison your soul and kill your hope and suppress your desires anymore. For I'm the Father of full and healthy and whole expression in your life, and those things that I put inside of you, I won't let you kill them. You're fearing the pain, you're fearing the hurt, you're fearing the disappointment of it's not going to happen the way that I think, and I'm going to be crushed all over again. And the Lord says, trust me with what I've put inside of you. Lay it before me. Let me get into those pockets of fear and take that toxin out of your soul. Live a whole life, a whole full life of expression. Be able to express your whole heart, not only to people but to me. Don't live in fear anymore. Refuse to live in the suppression state of life. For those desires and those hopes that I placed inside of you, yes, they've been hurt, and yes, they've been crushed, but they're not dead. And I'm the God who will resurrect them. If you'll bring them to me, if you'll expose them to the light of my presence, I'll bring them forth and I'll make you whole emotionally. Some of you know that there's areas of your life that you're suppressing them, even in relationship. You're suppressing those desires, and the Lord wants them to be exposed to Him so that He can breathe upon them. I see the picture of your heart like a flower, and the Lord is bending over and He's breathing His breath upon you. And He's causing them to bloom and to come forth. He's calling forth those desires. He's calling for a people that are whole and not afraid and not suppressed and not protecting, but exposing all to the one who is faithful. He's faithful for you to commit everything that He's placed inside of you, and He'll bring it forth.
Who is this hitting right home for? Would you raise your hand? I feel like the God of all comfort is here.